Right then, it's time for another new Darkside project. For the last few years, myself and a few lads have shared it, but we've had a Clio 172 track car. We've had a lot of good fun in it. It's caused us some problems, but not too many. But in terms of representing Darkside, it's not a diesel, it's not a VAG. So we've decided to get another new track car. Let's pull it in, let's have a look at it. Well, here it is, as new IBIZA track car. So if you followed us for a while, you might have seen this car before on some of the track days that we've been on, and we also posted it on his Facebook quite a while ago. But this IBIZA used to be owned by Gav, who recently passed away. So since then, me and Rob, we put our heads together and we've said, we'll buy it, tied it up, we'll put it back on the track. It's not been on for quite a while now, probably over a year. It's not mint. It is a genuine CUPRA though, 1.9. It's got quite a few of our modifications, which we'll go through in a minute. But yeah, let's have a look at what it's got, and then we're probably going to get it on the ramp, give it an inspection, because next Friday we've got a track day booked at Donington. So that'll be a nice little shakedown for it, iron out any creases, see how it goes. Let's start with the engine. It's a 1.9 TDI, IBIZA CUPRA engine, which I think it's the BPX. Yeah, BPX engine code. It's got our 1756 turbo, downpipe, AM air filter, hard pipe kit, front mount intercooler, oil cooler, aircon delete, battery relocation to the boot, lower temp thermostat, EGR delete, auto-M gearbox with the 4th gear support, billet, single mass flywheel and Sachs SRE clutch kit. Differential, it's got Quaif, LSD in this. It's got the AP4 pots, Team Dynamic, Pro Race 1.2s I believe, some kind of federal track tyre, I'm not sure what they are. BC coilovers, Mark 5 Golf camber adjustable top mounts modified to fit the IBIZA platform. What else we've got? Plastic windows front and rear. I've already mentioned diff, Rob. Coming in on this video halfway through and mentioning everything twice. We've got 6-point bolt-in cage, which is pretty nice. Motor drive seats, motor drive harnesses. OMP steering wheel. It's pretty stripped out. We've got some ducting in the back as well for the knacker ducts in the rear windows. Spoiler, which was the same as we had on our old track IBIZA. Pretty sure that's standard CUPRA exhaust. We've got all these spares. There's probably some bits I've missed off the spec list, but we have got that list on the website, so that'll be in the description if you want to see everything it's got. I think next up, we'll get it up on the ramp and have a look underneath. It's a little bit wet, nothing too major. Oil filter housing, that's got a bit of a leak. I might just need tightening up. Dog bone mount, could do with a nut on it. It's a little bit wet back here, which is green fluid. So that looks like a power steering leak that we need to look at. I've got Powerflex bushes in it, which is good. So it looks like the standard exhaust system is still on there, looking a bit crusty. I'm not sure what rear section that is. Coilovers, everything looks all right. They've not been on too long, to be fair. Tyres are all right. Probably get another couple of track days out of them. So first inspection's not too bad, needs a little bit of work. Hopefully we can get that sorted tonight. Probably change the oils, the fuel fluids, ready for the track day. Based on the dog bone mount not having a nut on it, I think it's probably wise to do a spanner check as well while I've got it on the ramp. So I'm not sure where Rob's gone, he's disappeared again, but let's crack on anyway. So we've literally just put the battery back on. And as you can hear, fans are on flat out. Just double check, make sure there's not a switch inside and they've not been wired in. What do these do? No. There we go.
Is that off?
That's off. See, I told you they were wired in.
How much fuel's in it?
I don't know. You got other key? Where's the other key? That spare keys. Well, hopefully it is just a mobiliser or something, otherwise we've got a track car that won't start. At least this one ain't got an Olympic block, like the last track project that we bought.
There's a bit of engine block. There's a piston, well, bits of a piston.
Let's see if this one works. Hello. The lights work. They do work. One works. Cold air. Oh, that was like magic. Back under that again. So we've got no tax, MOT, insurance on this, so we're not going out on road. We'll literally just take it up and down the industrial estate. World's shortest road test, but everything seems to be working as it should be. Brakes work, steering feels pretty straight. So we originally thought this power steering leak might be from a fitting, but when we've had a look at it, it looks like the bolt's been off for a while. The shaft has got a bit rusty, and that's probably damaged the seal. So it looks like all the fluid's gathering inside the end of the rack, which might mean it needs a new rack, but for now we're just going to clean the rust off the shaft. We'll secure the bolt back on, and we'll see how it goes on the track day. So maybe not an ideal fix, but we'll see if it works. We'll just clean what they did before, and then we can see if it's leaking when we get back. Spanner check done. I've got a casualty. So we had a look when it was last in, less than 12 months ago when it had the turbo, and I'm pretty sure it hasn't done anything since then. So we did the oil and filter, so we've decided we're not going to bother, we're just going to take it on track as it is. We are obviously going to check the fluids, brake fluid, power steering fluid, the oil, coolant and everything, make sure everything's sound. Probably needs a quick clean before we take it, and probably a road test as well. We'll get one of the tuners to take it out, road test it, log it, make sure everything's sound. Yeah, I think that's about it. So we'll get finished up for tonight. and then probably the next bit of this video will be loading it up for Donington. See you at Donington. Good morning and welcome to a very icy Donington Park. As you can see, the IBIZA's made it here. Few little tweaks we did off camera, took the stickers off, put the bumper back on, swapped the front wheels over to the new tyres. Not the best conditions for a track day. They are hoping that we're going to get out just past 9 o'clock, maybe 9:30. You might be able to see in the background we fetched the Mini as a little bit of a backup car just in case we do have any problems with the IBIZA. Hopefully not, but I suppose let's see how it goes. So, if you can just make out that clock behind me, it is nearly 10 o'clock, still not out on track, still looks very icy. Hopefully we get out soon, but yeah, not a fun morning, but we've had some breakfast, so at least we're refueled ourselves. It's 10:30, we've just done sighting laps. I'm not sure if the track's live yet, but it does look like there's people queuing up. So hopefully now we can get a bit of track footage for you. Not the best of mornings, that's all.
Not the best.
That's how it goes in winter. Brave or stupid, but Tony's going to have a drive.
Stupid.
Probably stupid. Tony's never driven a front wheel drive car on track before, which is quite interesting. So on a day like today, I think it should be a little easier for him, if anything. But we'll see how it goes. We'll record just in case he has an off. So that session didn't get recorded for some reason. I wish it did, because how old are you, Tony? 70-year-old?
Yep.
70-year-old, and only thing that went round us were an RS3 TCR. So you're not doing bad, are you?
Oh, hopefully not. We're still here on the black stuff.
He's not just your average OEP though. He has got a race license, so he kind of knows what he's doing.
Well, we got round a few times.
Yeah, and we didn't come off, which is the main thing.
Yeah.
So right, we'll try and get a few more sessions in before we go back to the office and Rob takes over for the afternoon. So I think we've drawn the short straw, seeing as though we had to wait for the track to thaw out before we could get on, and Rob's just going to have all afternoon with a fairly dry track. So yeah, let's go back out, make most of the time we've got, and hopefully we don't have any incidents. track quicker than this.
How do you feel? Does it feel right?
What, driving?
The car, yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm going for the diesel more, because when you brake, you get like a bit of a judder.
Yeah.
But other than that, it feels very stable and
It
pleasant.
does, very stable, yeah.
Even when like back end steps out, you still feel like you've got control.
Yeah.
Just on 12 o'clock, which means it's dinner time. Really happy with how the IBIZA performs. You can definitely tell it's got the diff in there, and to be fair, the tyres and the brakes and everything have been spot on. It'd be interesting to see what it's like in the dry, because obviously you're probably at 80% on a day like this. Few little drifty moments, probably look on the camera, but it felt like a super save in my head. But yeah, really happy. I think it's performed really well, no issues so far. Well, me and Tony's heading back up to the office now to get some emails done. So I'll hand you over to Rob and he should continue the video from here.
Right, I've just turned up at Donington, first time out in the IBIZA. Going to see how it goes. Danny's been out this morning. I think quickest lap he's done is 1:30 something. I need to try and beat that. I think we can shave a few seconds, but we'll see what it's like. I'm not sure how much vlogging I've done, so I've come with my dad. I want to spend the afternoon with him if I can, so we're going to get on it, let you know how it goes. Quiet this afternoon at Donington, so we've got about 10 or 12 laps in. bits when I were out. So I've done about 10 or 12 laps, done what I needed to do, got a little bit quicker than Danny. But he'll make all excuses that there's hardly any fuel in it and he's bedded everything in for me. I am nearly out of fuel now. I'll probably go in on my own and try and go a little bit quicker. We've only been in gravel once. I won't tell him until he sees it. He'll never know, we're only a little off. Red flag, so I'll get ready. I'll go back out on my own for a few laps. We're all done for the day. Shut it down at 4 o'clock, which we had a couple of hours on track. I've enjoyed myself, my dad's enjoyed himself. Recovery truck's loaded up. Dad's jumping in my van and we're ready now. See you later.